No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Gringo Show. Hope you're doing well and that you had a great Semana Santa. We call this week in Mexico Semana Pascua, or the hangover after Jesus' resurrection, right? Imagine 2021 years ago, after a weekend at the cross, a lot of activity going on. People were probably wiped out. Like, man, I just saw a resurrection. I need a few days off. But the news did not take a week off. We've got vaccines, earthquakes, and elections happening. It's going to be a great show. So stick with us. The big cities in Mexico last week emptied as citizens ran to the mountains and the beach to celebrate Semana Santa, or Holy Week. Easter Sunday in the U.S. is an important holiday where people brunch, where bunnies find chicken eggs and hide them from chickens, who then get to eat chickens made out of marshmallows and a lot of chocolate. Or if your grandma is feeling a little capitalistic, put $1 bills in the plastic eggs, and then when the children find them, they make money. Go to the ice cream man, buy more candy, their teeth fall out, and then they get more money from the tooth fairy. Then later on in life, get type 2 diabetes because of this Easter money scheme. God bless the USA. But in Mexico, Pascua is just a day where people return from their vacations and sit in lots of traffic. To comment more on that, we have the one, the only, the almighty Jesus on the show with us. Jesus, how are you? I can't believe that you're here with us. We've been waiting 2021 years, and you have come to this show.
2020 years, man. I have a busy schedule, but it's so nice to be here with you, Dan. Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show, man.
Jesus, I appreciate it, but how do you feel about this, that in the most religious country in the world, people don't really celebrate the day you rose to heaven?
Oh, man, I am so upset about that, man. So upset. I died for their sins. People are not celebrating enough. You know, I celebrated. I partied hard this last week, man. I kissed Judas and everything. You know, kissed Judas. And so I'm upset that people are not celebrating it enough. I will talk to my dad about it, you know, and I'll make them pay. He'll make them pay for it.
But what are you going to do about it? I mean, this has been going on for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
How are you going to fix it? Because some people are just, you know, coming back from the beach this weekend.
I know, man. I don't know. I've tried a little bit of everything. You know, I'm giving the worst battles to my best warriors and all that stuff. And it just, people keep doing it. They keep going to the beaches, you know, maskless. They may be having their very own Last Supper for all I know. My dad will decide on that. But I'm just upset, man.
Yeah, I can understand that, and I would feel for you because it was my day, you know, like they celebrate your birth, but the death is a different story.
Yeah, and I had to come back from the death, which by the way, I should have done it with shorter hair, man. The wind is killing me.
Yeah, I don't even know where you are, Jesus, and I don't even think you want us to tell you.
It looks like I'm in, you know, I'm on the side of the road, actually, to be honest.
Jesus, one more thing. Is there anything else you would like to tell the guests of our show before we let you go?
Of course, you know, celebrate Easter, you know, have a good time, sleep well, and drink a lot of water, if you know what I mean.
All right. Thank you very much, Jesus, on the show. I really appreciate it. Oh, God, I love this show, guys. All right. A 4.0 earthquake hit the Los Angeles area on Sunday night, and American news media used the words jolted and rattled. Here in Mexico, people were like, 4.0, that's like once a week. We swing and we sway every single day. That's what we feel when there's a parade of overweight Cruz Azul fans after they finally win their championship. Oh, you're on a fault line? Yo, we got 3, baby. We got 3 vault lines. But I understand when you're not used to something and it feels a little bit more extreme. When the temperature drops below 15 degrees Celsius here, we dress up like we're at a ski resort, whereas 15 degrees is beach weather for Canadians. So I get it, Los Angeles. But Mexico City last Friday announced it would remain in an orange alert, and head of government Claudia Sheinbaum urged citizens to remain vigilant and stay at home, as epidemiologists fear that travel during the holidays can cause a new surge of COVID cases when everyone comes home. Geez, I don't know where anyone would get that idea. This was the second year this holiday weekend was occurring during the COVID-19 pandemic. Last year, the entire country was shut down, but this time around, people didn't stay home. People were maskless everywhere, including resort cities such as Acapulco, Cancun, and Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, this was just last weekend in Semana Santa when we're still in a COVID pandemic. Parties were happening everywhere. Like Mexico had won the World Cup, and un día, pero los pendejos entrenadores, despíndalos a todos. Mexico City has been an orange level since February, but the orange level has been pretty vague. So I want to offer the city different orange levels based on crayon colors. Are you listening, Claudia? First, how about a strong and vivid tangerine orange, which means you're in orange, you can't go to the park, but may go to the circus because bears are known to eat COVID. Or how about this macaroni and cheese orange? Everyone loves macaroni and cheese, so you can go to the restaurant, but you can't breathe and definitely can't touch silverware. You'll have to eat with your hands. Or how about this mango tango orange? One, you can see your mom and taste her delicious conchas she just made from the oven, but you can't kiss her on the mouth. What?
No. Dan, you cannot say la concha de tu madre. No.
What are you talking about? I love conchas. I go to the bakery and I buy conchas every day. In Condesa, they're filled with conchas. So you're saying like I can eat? Haven't you tried your mom's concha before or what?
No. Not la concha de mi madre. No, I'm not interested.
What, I don't understand. We have a show to do for Edgar. What do you want me to say instead?
Say flan. El flan.
All right. I don't get it. I mean, I love conchas, but we'll move on. Okay. Roll it again, Fernando. Or this orange color, you can see your mom and taste her delicious flan she just made, but you can't kiss her on the mouth. Okay, is that better? Yeah, I don't understand what he was talking about, but let's move on. Most of Mexico turned its clocks ahead 1 hour last Sunday, which means for at least a few days, we Chilangos will be on time. Then everything will go back to normal, but that's okay. It sucks when in the US, everyone has to be there at exactly that minute. They should institute a 45-minute window like we have here in Mexico. Gives you the opportunity to finish watching that movie, take longer time singing in the shower, try to talk your cat into using the toilet. Definitely hard, but worth it. Or other pleasure. It's just less pressure that we have this 45-minute window. The United States has invaded Mexico a number of times throughout its history. And of course, for decades, Americans have occupied cities and towns such as Cancun, Chapala, San Miguel de Allende, but the capital, Mexico City, has been a big secret until now. Julian Valois has more.
Thanks, Dan. Julian Valois here reporting on location from Roma Norte, aka Little America, where we're going to find out a little bit more about the American presence here and why they keep coming down. So let's go.
But first, I needed some recon.
Hola, ok, entonces estoy aquí con Diana del Turibus, aquí en la Fuente de Cibeles. Estoy aquí en el Café Cibeles con Mike. Y una pregunta, ¿vienen muchos gringos aquí para tomar el Turibus?
Sí, todo el año tenemos presencia de gringos aquí en el Turibus.
Sí, digo, al final vienen como de todos lados, más gringos que otro tipo de personas.
¿Son fáciles a reconocer en la calle como traen una ropa en especial?
Sí, son muy fáciles de reconocer. Normalmente traen como look playero, o sea, traen algún tipo de camisa suelta, traen shorts.
Ropa tradicional de los Estados Unidos.
Sí, digo, bermuda, camisa,
chanclas.
Sí, de hecho.
Now it was finally time to find some gringos.
I'm Anna, and this is Bayo.
Bayo.
Nice to meet you guys. And so you're Americans. Where are you guys coming from?
New York.
New York,
yeah.
I'm here with biker John. John, you're from the United States?
That's right.
What part of the United States are you from?
Louisiana, man, the deep south.
Hey, hi, are you American?
Hey, no, actually, I'm Colombian.
Oh, never mind. Okay, thank you. And what brought you down to Mexico City?
Well, came here, just I heard it's a beautiful place and, super green and great weather and great culture.
Because we wanted to come for the food. I work in the restaurant industry. So
I mean, look at this weather. What's the weather like in New York right now?
-1 million, probably. Have people been treating you nicely at all?
the warmest,
nice, yeah. Also
most
because-
welcoming.
Local population is great. Everyone's super welcoming.
Do you get treated well here by the Mexicans?
That's a tricky question.
I haven't felt unsafe for one second.
Great.
Nobody tried to give you like a glass of tap water or anything?
Not at all.
Nothing. Everyone is so...
Quite the opposite.
I really realized the difference between being a total gringo and being a gringo that's been here for a while.
And has anyone here ever tried to offer you like tap water as like a way of getting you out of here?
No, not at all. Never. To be honest, guys, the only thing you have to actually worry about are the cops.
I knew that was coming.
The cops. That's it. I mean,
Would you say this is a place that you would want to stay forever in?
I mean, yeah.
So in the end, we did manage to meet a few Americans today, others who were a little too camera shy, but we did meet a lot of people from all over the world, from Spain, from England, from Colombia, from Canada, Germany, the list goes on. So what that does tell us is not only do the Americans want to be here, but the whole world wants a piece. I'm Julian Vawa from Roma.
Thanks, Julian, so much for your report. It's pretty funny, right? Like the New Yorker was cutting off her friend the whole time. But let's get back to COVID. It will not hide from us, and it is totally consuming us daily like the Kardashians. It just won't go away. But for now, let's take a look at the map of Mexico, and you will see many states are in a green light, which means go as fast as you can before it changes back to red again. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But places that have not had a huge COVID problem, like Campeche and Chiapas, but also border states such as Coahuila, Tamaulipas, have changed to green, as well as very populated states like Jalisco and its capital, Guadalajara, as well as the beach state of Nayarit. Mexico City is still in orange, as we mentioned, but bed occupation has gone down to 31%, which is the lowest since very early last year. All good news, but as Dr. Moreno, the lead epidemiologist at the ABC, has said, everyone is bracing for a relapse after those Semana Santa gatherings.
If people start relaxing the measures, if people don't use masks, if people go to places where they're the crowd places, we can start having another peak, and that's something that concerns us.
Chief of Mexico City government Claudia Sheinbaum urged people on Twitter to get a free test right away upon returning to the capital. I guess we're going to have to wait a week or so and see if there's a surge, but let's hope not. But the vaccine program for adultos mayores de 60 años continues with more than 1.3 million viejitos vaccinated just in Mexico City alone. Every day, it seems like a new lote of vaccinations arrives at the airport. 1 million from China, 2 million from the US, 100,000 from the Republic of Zambia. And we're like, wait, is that a country? Is it safe? Whatever, vaccine, boom, party. In the US, President Biden announced that by April 19th, any adult in the US will be eligible for a vaccine 2 weeks earlier than promised. And also in some states, visitors are eligible to get it as well. It's like, hey, let's go to Disney World, but first mommy and daddy will get vaccinated. Many from Mexico have gone to the US to get it, including me. I got the Pfizer vaccine, and although I'm relieved, I'm a little scared. I'm a Jew. And the last time the Germans gave us a vaccine, it didn't go too well for us. I'm just saying. But this vaccination program in Mexico has not been without controversy, as a video surfaced late last week of a man getting a needle, but there was nothing in the syringe. Take a look.
El video circuló por todas las redes sociales y se volvió tendencia. El momento en que la enfermera introduce la aguja pero no suministra ningún líquido.
No one knows why it happened. There was an uproar in social media. Everybody was asking por qué. And also Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has been hesitating to take the vaccine, acting like your grandpa who doesn't want to take a shower. I'll do it tomorrow. Stop nagging me. Grandpa, did you take your shower? Not yet. I will. Grandpa, you stink. Shut up. You stink. Kids these days, you know what? You're lucky to have a shower. We could only shower back in the day once a month. AMLO taking a shot would be an important symbol to his ardent followers who would go so far as to eat a vegan pastor taco if he told them to do so. Wakala, vegan pastor taco. Let's hope he does, because we will not be out of this mess until a far majority of people have gotten the vaccine. There have been no announcements to what or who is next in the vaccination program, and it is reported that it has stopped in other states due to the lack of supplies. We will continue to follow up on this in the next few weeks. This week kicked off Mexico's election season which by law, you can only campaign for 3 months. Unlike in the US, there is no limit. For example, Andrew Lessig, who in 2015 declared his candidacy for president in the 2048 election. Yes, he filed his papers with the Federal Election Commission for a run 33 years in the future, and it is allowed. US presidential candidates will generally start running right after the last election and will start seriously campaigning in early 2023 for the 2024 campaign. In Mexico, it's 90 days. So this starts our new segment, Mexico Votes 2021. The candidates are set for this election, and this year's list are very unique and diverse. Mexico also has a tradition of famous people running for office. So let's run through the candidates who are seeking office in the 2021 midterm elections. Our first candidate running is Mexico's first Miss Universe, crowned in 1991, Lupita Jones, is making a run for governor of Baja California as the major opposition candidate. She famously called for a Mexican boycott of the Miss Universe pageant in 2015 after Donald Trump's infamous incendiary remarks about Mexicans. What was it? About Mexicans being bankers and candlestick makers, right? Or whatever he said. We don't have to repeat it. Our second candidate is Jose Joel, the son of legendary singer Jose Jose, a father and a son, both named JJ. They must have gotten their monogrammed clothes mixed up. Jose Joel is running for Congress in Mexico City and is asking his voters to pruébame. Taste me. Do not despise me without knowing why. Give me one night, nothing more, and then you will see, but before, pruébame. He's not the only son of a singer running. Vicente Fernandez Jr. is a candidate for congressman in the state of Jalisco. His girlfriend is also running in another district. She's known and called on social media the Mexican Kardashian. I don't even know what that means. It's like she's a Kardashian who eats tacos. We hope he starts his campaign events with Las Mañanitas, because we all know people love the Mexican birthday song until they start chanting Mordida, Mordida. And I'm freaking out because I'm thinking, shit, I got to pay off the cops somewhere. Where's there a Mordida? Wondering if anybody has drugs on them. And then someone slams their greasy face into the cake. And I was really wanting to eat. And who knows? This is COVID time. Not good to have someone's face there. So I'm eating greasy face cake and wondering if I'm eating COVID too. Not good. Our next candidate, Francisca Viveros Barradas, otherwise known as Paquita La del Barrio, or Mexico's Taylor Swift, is running for local council of Misantla in Veracruz. She promises to rid the town of all the two-legged rats, and we're not sure if there's actually a rat problem or she wants to get rid of all the men in the town. How about Olympic diver gold medalist Rommel Pacheco? Remember, if Mr. Pacheco was a high diver, maybe that's the secret to being a good diver, being Pacheco. Did anybody ever make that? Ever say that before? I mean, random, that Pacheco's a high diver? Okay. Belinda's brother, Nacho Peregrin, is running for federal Congress in Mexico City. And probably his platform will be, I'm Belinda's brother. That's it. And it's not just Mexico that has this tradition. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is a comedian, and Caitlyn Jenner has announced she is running for governor of California. You gotta love democracy. All right, that does it for this edition of the Gringo Show. If you're hungry right now after seeing this show and want a juicy sandwich with brisket, bacon, and Swiss cheese, please support our sponsor, Pinchy Gringo Barbecue, by ordering at this link below. They pay for the show, so please support them. My recommendation is the BBS sandwich, a side of mac and cheese, and a Pepsi. Dinner of Champions. Please follow us on YouTube or Facebook at The Gringo Show. Have a great week. We'll see you back next week. Thanks for joining us.
Pinche Gringo, Mexico is laughing thanks to you. We like to watch you dance salsa and listen to your bad Spanish too. We like to watch you almost die from